What's going on, y'all? We are back right here to Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast, aka The Whip Show on 106.1 FM, WAKT Toledo's community radio station. And I told you I had a very special guest for you today. Ooh-wee! Now, I gotta set the stage for this one. I met this brother in Indianapolis, Royal Rumble weekend, WWE. But you know what? I ain't want to tell him because I ain't want to tell him I was a mark that I had already been studying this man before I met him, dog. I already knew how he got down. Now, I know y'all love the WWE games. We've been playing them for multiple years now. But this guy is a professional streamer. Matter of fact, WWE 2K flew him out to Indianapolis because they want him to test the brand new Bloodline edition of WWE 2K25. I want to bring in the man himself, Bashworld 2K. How you feeling, my boy?
What's up, man? Listen, man, I'm extremely happy to be here. Thank you for having me, man. That's first off, man. You're doing wonderful on this podcast. It's amazing, man. And I'm here. I'm here, baby. You know what I mean? The one and only.
Appreciate that, man. And let me tell y'all how committed this man is. He just told me in the break he was streaming just now.
Yeah.
So you might get a 24/7 stream for the boy. You don't even.
I mean, I try to just stay consistent. You know what I mean? Work. If you love what you do, it never feel like work. You know what I mean?
So that's real talk, man. That's
so
real
it's
talk.
been,
And I kind of want to jump into that real quick. How did you even get into? I mean, obviously all of us are gamers, but how do you get into the full-fledged streaming life, bro?
I mean, listen, yo, it's a long backstory. I mean, I'll make it as short as I can. You know what I mean? But I was originally an artist. You know what I mean? Like I'm from New York, so I grew up and I inspired to be an artist. So my name, Bash wasn't always my name. It was Hop Cache. And I used to do tours. I used to do open mics. I didn't win awards, all stuff. I got a day in my community called Hop Cache Day. And regardless of where I was making music, I'm in studios, all types of different studios. I always had the game. I always had the game with me. I'd be like, yo, listen, I did like, yo, Bash, you got to be at the show at 11. It's like 10:30 and I'm still in the game playing 2K. I'm like, you know what I mean? So that's how, you know what I mean? And my boy was like, yo, listen, I think you would be crazy if you stream. I'm like, I ain't doing that, bro. I ain't doing that. I always been myself. It's the person that you see all 24. It's not a made up character or something like that. It's always just been this way. So I just tried it and I fell in love with it. You know what I mean? I didn't start out on WWE. I'm known on NBA 2K.
Woo.
Yeah. So if you play 2K, a basketball simulation game, is incredible. I've been playing it for years, but I started out there and I got discovered there. You know what I mean? When I stepped on the scene, this was a little bit before COVID. I started playing. I had no intentions. You know what I mean? I kind of just ran into everything. There was never no intentions of this. So, you know what I mean? When it came to like streaming or content creating, it wasn't like I was like, yo, I'm gonna do XYZ to get XYZ. It was like, yo, I hit the ground, I'll just run it. You know what I mean? And the running ain't stopped.
That's what's up. Now you done brought up 2K, the NBA. That's my game right there, dog. First
Absolutely.
of all, who you run with? Even though I don't like the way you got to switch teams after somebody wins. But anyway, who you run with, dog?
All right, so you mean like who's my NBA team?
Yeah. Who's your NBA team?
Okay, I'm a diehard Spurs fan. Number one, diehard. You know what I mean? I've been rocking with the Spurs. I don't know no other team. You know what I mean? Like, I respect it. You see, I got the Knicks hat on. That's just because I'm a connoisseur when it comes to hats and stuff. But my heart is with the Spurs. My favorite player is Tim Duncan. Listen. Back in the day, they used to have pen pals.
Yeah.
I wrote Tim Duncan, and I don't know whether it was him or how they work it. In a situation, but he wrote me back, and boom.
Dig that.
I ain't never switching up. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to catch you on there one day because I run with them Lakers.
Oh, okay.
I'm mad they took my. I'm from Detroit, but I run with them Lakers. I'm mad they ain't got my boy AD anymore. But Luka gonna do something for me out there.
You got the Luka magic. Luka magic is something special, man. Something special, man.
So you just said you've been playing game. You was always on the game. How far you go back, man? What's the first game you remember getting your hands on?
Oh, man.
And I age myself too if I have to.
Oh yeah, nah, it's cool, man. You know what I mean? So the first game, I don't want to. I'm gonna sound like a dinosaur duck hunt. You know what I mean? That's the first, my grandmother, you know what I mean? She not from here, she from the honor. So, we was living in the projects and she would allow us to play the game on a weekend. So like early in the morning, I'm getting up, getting cereal, and I'm playing Duck Hunt. That's my Mario Duck Hunt and Mike Tyson knockout or whatever that game was. That's my super origin right there. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice, nice,
you know what I
nice,
mean?
nice. Throwing it back to the Nintendo. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I was always a little bit of a different type of kid. I was on that Sega Master System though, when everybody else had
Oh,
Nintendo.
come
You
on,
know,
listen. Hold on, Sega Genesis?
they had one before the Genesis called the
Oh,
Sega.
see, I
It
ain't
was an
had that
8-bit
yet.
boy.
Oh, I ain't even know about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy. You just picked me on. I ain't even know that. Wow.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know that, bruh.
There
That's
you go.
crazy, man. You know what I mean? That was lit. I mean, I went over to Sega. I know, you know what I mean? I went over to Sega when, my mom's, I was like, yo, mom, I need a Sega. So she bought me Sega and she bought me Sonic. And that was a
Okay.
whole different ball. So I kind of switched over. You know what I mean? I never owned a Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I owned a Sega CD, Sega
Woo.
Saturn. It went Sega until eventually,
It's funny how they go until we become adults and get that bread. Because when you were a
yeah,
kid, you stay loyal to one. It's like how
loyal.
people
That's
still
it.
argue.
That's a
PlayStation, you know what I'm saying?
that's a
Or
fact.
Xbox.
That's how I did. Yo, bro, my mom was not playing. Like she was like, listen, man, I'm gonna get you this, and listen. I used to. But see, I don't think people understand. Like now, I don't know if people still do that. But back then, you get the magazines and you look at all the games that you wish you could get. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got 2 or 3 games. If you catch a sale, you get another game. But you know what I mean? Come on, man.
See, I'm about to hit y'all with something. If y'all out there listening to this, y'all might know about this, y'all might not. The reason why I stayed Xbox for so long, because it was a time that you could mod the Xbox
Oh
and play
yeah,
bootleg
absolutely,
games. So I pretty much had
absolutely.
everything, and I had a guy that was pushing them games for like
Oh,
$5.
yo, we had that. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, that's wild. You say that because yo, we had that too. But we had that with PlayStation.
Okay.
When I was living with my boy, next door neighbor, he would mod the PlayStation games for us. So we had every game for $5. Exactly what you said. We had the modded joint. We was going crazy.
I had more games than I ever had in my life, man.
Yeah, we was going crazy, bro. We was going crazy, man. That was a good time, man. Good times, man. For real, for real.
Thanks. Now, talking about that, man, you talking about getting connected with 2K, and shout out to 2K. I
Yeah,
mean, if y'all don't
absolutely.
understand how big and wonderful a corporation this is, and they just some really cool people, man.
Yeah.
And they always at the WWE events everywhere. They just real cool, man. Like, what would you say to that about how dope they are?
All right, so like, Ronnie, the guys that brought
Yeah,
me in was like Ronnie, OG Mitch, I mean OG Constant, OG Mitch. They found me on the stream one day. I was like, just I think I was doing like some freestyling, just bull, just entertaining the chat, just being me, just being Bash, doing
yeah,
some off the wall joint, you know what I mean? And they came into the chat and they said, yo, they have been watching me for a while, man. They said, yo, man, we rock with you a lot, Bash. And they gave me opportunity. And when I feel like in life, when people give you opportunity, don't let them down. Go.
yeah,
They gave me opportunity. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, they gave me an opportunity first. I believe it was like a spotlight or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But the next year I got a 2K logo. You know what I mean? So no, they came to my chat the first year. Ronnie, Mitch, all of the
yeah,
important people. You know what I mean? A lot of they came through. They introduced. You know what I mean? We got cool. The next year I got a logo. I ain't even expect to get a logo. Like none of that stuff. So now I got this 2K logo over my head, and I'm making video. I'm still making content. I drop content. I drop content every day. Like it never stops. Like we talking probably 2 shorts in a long form. I might miss it one day for long form. We still dropping the shorts. You know what I mean? So I'm sure you see that from just my
yeah,
page alone. Like it's always active. So they allowed me to. I got a logo. Then we used to have a voting system of who could be the mayor. You know about the mayors.
yeah, yeah.
I became a mayor of 2K. So
Okay.
that's crazy. Like I became the mayor thanks to the fans and everybody that support me and stuff like that. And I just kept building that relationship. I ended up getting my song in the game, which is called Lights Out. That's
So,
crazy. So that's a super big accomplishment for me coming as an artist, you know what I mean? As a, you know what I mean, somebody that really takes their craft, serious. You just want to, I always felt like, what's so crazy? I don't want to yabba yabba too long, but
go ahead, go ahead.
you know what's so crazy? where I'm, where we from, the good guys don't always. It's so much negativity out there.
Oh man, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
lot of negativity, and it's like, I never approach this situation with negativity. In fact, I ignore it.
yeah,
You'll never like see me like, because I came from a place to where I don't never want to go back.
for sure, for
Like
sure.
I never want to go back there. The trials and tribulations, which we all have in life, you know what I mean? But I never want to face that again. This
Man,
is a piece of cake
man, woo,
to
woo.
where we come from. You know
Give
what I
him a
mean?
word. Give him a word.
You feel me? So I always keep that in perspective, and I tell other content creators, even if you're bigger than me, because sometimes we lose perspective.
Yeah,
But every day I wake up and I'm constantly reminding myself, but I'm still staying connected to that. You know what I mean? So I understand that, I don't want that. And I see that, and I don't want that for my kids. I don't want to push that narrative because I got all types of ages of kids that watch me
yeah,
from, 10-year-old to 50-year-olds. It don't matter. You know what I mean? We just pick up and play over here. We try to have a good time.
yeah.
I tell people all the time, I don't have a fun percentage. I mean, I don't have a win percentage. I have a fun percentage. So let's
Nice.
keep my fun percentage to a 99 and we go rock. So
Hey,
I want to project the positive stuff. Of course we go keep it real, but at the same time, it's not gonna be negative. And I think that's what made my impact for what it was. Like people was like, yo, I rock with Bash. His energy's always good. And it's not like I'm faking it. It's just that if you've been through, because you've been through, you know what I mean? If you've been through what we've been through, that don't get you nothing but in jail or dead. You know
because
what I
they
mean?
like, man, I was just telling somebody earlier, telling my son what you just said. You know what I'm talking about. What were we taught? Basketball, football, and being a rap star. That was it.
That was
That was
it.
nothing. That was it.
That was it, bro.
And like you said, doing so many different things, man. That's why I'm glad you're spitting that word. That was another reason I wanted to have you on here. But
Yeah.
you're talking about something I want to touch on right now. I usually do it later in the show, but I'm gonna hit it right now. It's called the mark out moment.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, I interview these WWE stars, AEW, everybody, and they always, it's not saying that you like, oh my God, and you start running around crazy, but that moment that you like, damn, I can't believe such and such know me, or I'm in this space, and like you just said, where I came from. Where
Okay.
was that one moment that you had to catch yourself and say, hold up, dog, let me bring myself back together? I know we all, because we all had one. What's your mark out?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I always been wrestling. Like wrestling's always been like, bigger than life for us. It draws us in and entertain us. I just had that moment. I had a couple of them. Okay, so we wrestling.
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes. When I was able to talk to Cody Rhodes for a little short time that I had with him. Of course, you don't know who I am, but that moment in time, I'm looking around. I'm in a room, and I see Rhea Ripley.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I see Cody. I'm shout out to Montez Ford, you know what I mean? My guys, you know what I mean? Who else was in the room? There was a couple people in the room. There's a couple known wrestlers in the room. That's the moment I was like, what the heck? Bro, for me playing a video game, doing what I love, pitting out content, I'm in this room right here.
yeah.
And I'm able to shake hands and talk and be myself. That was a moment for me right there. It didn't seem like that. I ain't gonna say everybody had that different, but for me, that was the moment I was like, yo, what the heck is going on? You know what I mean?
Dig that, dig that.
Yeah,
Well, I do want to jump into the WWE 2K25 game coming up because I know you've been streaming a lot of it, man.
absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
I just got the email. I'm taking a look at that Bloodline edition.
Okay.
Woo wee! That match list is crazy to go through the Bloodline story, man. First of all, how much of it have you played already?
Yo, so crazy. We got to play like matches, like 1v1 matches, tag team matches. We got to play a little bit. We have not played the island yet. You know what I mean? We
Okay.
have not tried that yet. And a couple other things, but we've seen some interests and things that, early access that you get to see. And from what I've played, and seen and been able to, there's always a growth, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
to the game. Some people get stagnated. Developers sometimes I feel like they don't give their all. To me with WWE, shout out to everybody over there. I definitely 100% think they give their all. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog Lionel. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Everybody that got something to do. Cornell, you know what I mean? Just the team itself, everybody, man, the staff. you could tell they love what they do. You know what I mean? And it shines through the video game. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I love it. I love yo. Listen, I like the fact that when I'm doing the interests, because when you make when you do the interest, now you can kind of like you can move the camera and
That's
do all
all
that
that.
fly stuff. You can get creative. You know, what I mean? I'm a creative being. So when I see that, I'm thinking thumbnails. I'm thinking video ways I can have it. Preview intros like the. So it's crazy. And then the mechanics of the game. I always admire the mechanics of the game. I love the mechanics of the game, but I like it. This one, it just feels like they're really getting into like the I don't know what to call it, but like you know how Roman Reigns get hit and he sells.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how he sells in the game. You know what I mean? They
Love
got
it.
that. When Solo get hit, Solo sells the way Solo sells. You know what I mean? I like that stuff. That cool little stuff to me. You know what I
And
mean?
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because over the years, I've always been a huge 2K fan. But you see,
Absolutely.
you see the chat rooms, you see people hate, and even with the basketball, I'm like, dog, y'all are crazy, B. The mechanics, the sweat, the way they
Yeah.
had LeBron and all these people looking just like themselves, moving down the court. So
Yeah.
when you see hate like this,
Yeah.
and you got to be transparent, but when you see hate
Absolutely.
like that, and these games are awesome, how do
Yeah.
you feel?
Oh, you mean like people just trolling in the chats
Yeah,
and
or they
stuff?
trying to say,
And
this was whack. This game, it was better back in 2K17 or whatever. Well, the
I'm,
progression is definitely better now.
I mean, I feel like impressions is crazy. Likes, things of that thing. That always, I don't really think it's very few that actually have a real opinion. You know what I mean? Some people just is swayed. I see videos where people just do, negativity. It's just I can't pay your bills. You got to pay your bills with the monetization going on and all this
Yeah,
crazy stuff. But I mean, come on, bro. It's the same thing with NBA too. Yeah, like you said, I've seen people say, yo, 14 better than 25. I'm like, yo, bro, why are you capping, bro? I was
right.
there. I was there, bro. You know what I mean? It's almost a debate to not go too far off. When some people come to me and go, yo, I like live better than the last live, 2K live 19 better than.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, bro, I played that game. That game was what? I played that like you're trolling. Like
yeah,
you're obviously, you know what I mean? You just following what everybody else say for the click and the clickbait and it be you know what I mean? So I mean some people do have with some of the things they say they might not like this better or whatever, because no game is perfect. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
But it's a video game at the end of the day. It's a way for us to get away from the real world for a little bit, have some fun, and then get back to you know what I mean? So some people be too pressed about things, you know what I mean?
For sure, man. Now, with that new 2K, I know you said you didn't play the island yet, but what about it do you really like so far? I know you talked about
Oh yeah.
the interest. And what else about it that you've seen that's just popped out for you? Like, yo, this is it, bro. This is the one.
All right, so it's a similarity to what the game. Listen, if you're new to the island is basically kind of like 2K. With the overalls, the bills, you're buying clothes and stuff like just like 2K. So I'm familiar with that. I'm from that. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally in the park all day, the rec, the theater, the proving ground. I'm moving and grooving. I'm 10 toes down. If you ask a lot of people that play the game, they say, yo, who's the person you see the most in they say, yo, I see Bash a lot. You know what I mean? Because I'm playing. You know what I mean? I'm always playing when I get free time. I'm
Yeah,
always playing. You know what I mean? So the island is this to me, from my perspective, after reading and understanding it a lot better and just looking, it's gonna be kind of like that. You got challenges, things of that
yeah.
nature. The same exact thing. You know what I mean? Matchmaking. They got a rank system on there, so that's amazing. You're stepping on there with your boy, and you and your boy going to kick some butt together, and you can move up, rank up. I love stuff like that. So I'm super excited because I feel like that's needed too. I also have this, right? So throughout the year, as somebody that actually plays wrestling throughout the whole year, you know what I mean? And not just,
Yeah.
I play it for a spot here and then I come back to the spot there, spot there. I'm making videos all year long on wrestling. I actually, by December, I'm asking people, matter of fact, by September, I'm asking people, yo, let's do some matches. They're not even on the game no more. So the island,
Yeah.
I feel like, is gonna keep people on the game. You know
Ooh,
what I mean?
good. Yeah.
Because it's always something to do. That's been my grape since I've been making content with WWE. It's like, yo, it's hard to find. After a while, you just get nothing but the casual guys kind of go away because they like there's nothing else to do. You didn't did the matches, you didn't did
Yeah.
the island keep things fresh. That's the same as the park, the city.
Yeah.
It always keep things fresh. You go get new drops, new clothes, new events, new, you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
important. That's important to keep people in the game and keep your game relevant. So that's a genius move. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. And Bash, I'm gonna say it to you too. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking about everybody out there. When y'all is playing NBA 2K and we go to the rec, just because you don't know us, don't mean you can't pass us the ball. Pass
Oh,
us the
heck
ball
you
in the
what,
rec, man.
man? Yo, bro, listen, man. I play team ball, man. You know, listen, I'm gonna give people a gym. If you play 2K and you want to get the ball past you and play, you know, things of that nature, go to the proving ground. Now, the proving ground is gonna be a little bit, you're gonna be some competitive guys. You're gonna get some, you know, some jerks here and there, but a lot more competitive. You know what I mean? So that's why I tend to go because I know they're gonna pass me the ball because they trying to keep their rank
Yeah.
because the ranking system, you know what I mean? So they trying to keep their rank up. You trying to keep your rank up. So you know, they go get you some shots. Make sure you make them. Make sure you're grabbing boards. Make sure you're passing the ball. You can't go in there as a PG as to where you could go in the park. Sometimes you just get a little, you know, you go nut and
Yeah.
not pass the ball, and you know, you hear a little of this, but it won't really affect you like that. And the proving ground is totally different. That's why I kind of moved to the proving grounds a lot more because I like the ranking. That's why WWE adding the ranking
Yeah.
on the island is gonna be, you know, kind of lit. Now, the only thing we all waiting for is the word on the service. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the service sometimes, you know, it get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Get a little crazy. You feel me? But I think with the island, once you start trying to, I think, you know, I think that's gonna be the improvement. That needs to be the improvement, and I'm looking forward to that working. It don't gotta be perfect because no server is perfect. You see what happened to PlayStation the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't even talking no more. I used to have a conversation with PlayStation guys all the time about, yo, this is, but now they all talking about, yo, man, I might have to come over to Xbox.
Right. Right.
It's too crazy, man. So no server is perfect. Or some people just thought it was just 2K, and you know, and then you find out as you explore different games, you're like, hold on, a lot of different servers be going down. You know what I mean? It happens. It's part of, you know what I mean? So
Now, Bash, I'm gonna ask you before we get out of here, dog. You
okay,
getting real connected to the family over there. You got your 2K logo on your head. Tell the truth,
absolutely.
dog. I know I'm asking for the secret. I know you know. When you
Okay.
gonna be in 2K as a speaking character? I know they're gonna make you one, dog.
That's the yo. Listen, that's the shout out to my dog Shakedown. You know what I mean? Shake the block. That's, you know, that's one of the things I aspire to do. So I'm, you know, I've been doing this for 5 years now. This will be my 5th year. Some of these guys that's in the game. Shout out to Stacks Montana, my dog. You know what I mean? He's a community manager. That's my guy over there. You know, they've been around for a long time. So I know that's something I gotta earn. You know, I have said, yo, Ronnie, what's up? You know what I mean?
I know
But
you had.
yeah, I mean, a lot of blessings has happened so far, man. You know, I've been able to do a commercial with Jason Tatum and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I'm, you know, I'm here. I'm here for the long run. You know, I love gaming. Gaming is not going nowhere for me. You know what I mean? Content creating is not going nowhere for me. I don't plan on, God willing, you know what I mean? As long as I got in, you know, I'm dedicated to what I do. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm here, man, you know?
For
So,
sure, man. Well, before we get out of here, because it's still a wrestling show, I gotta
yes,
ask you,
yes,
WrestleMania coming up. We know you
yes.
got Jay versus Gunther.
Yeet. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
say less, say
Come
less.
on, man.
Now
Even,
going into that Cody match. You
okay.
don't know yet because it's elimination chamber. But
Hold on,
who
but
would you book? If you could
yo,
book it, who would you do?
yo, I know. Can we could just go back to the Jay and
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go
Gunther
right
real
ahead.
quick?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry because I don't ever. Gunther is my guy. Gunther, I love Gunther. I love. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm huge on Gunther. Like, you know what I mean? It's, I feel like Gunther has everything I like in a wrestler. You know what I mean? He can wrestle. He can talk. You know what I mean? I love him as a you know, a heel, but it's just the yeet. It's just,
Yeah.
it's, yo, that I love, man. I say that when I'm gonna beat the yeet out you. I say all that every day on street. Listen, bro, I got the big belt, the little belt. I'm popping. Listen, the heavy belt be too heavy sometimes after a game, so I'm streaming for long times. I'd be like, yo, I ain't picking up that heavy belt because I bought this one in the Indianapolis so I can do that. So I'm holding this belt up every time, and I'm saying yeet or I'm saying I beat. Yeah, I mean, Jay's just special. You need the belt.
And let me tell y'all out there listening, man. Keep in mind, like I said, we all in the press box. I posted my video when Jay won. You understand? Yes, the fans in the building was going crazy, but even us, because sometimes media guys, they try to stay tight. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
was
yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy
Yeah,
in that
absolutely.
box as well, dog.
Absolutely, man. Jay Special, man. You got one, man. He deserved it, man. He deserved it. So it's gonna be a good match, you know what I mean? And I think Jay will come out on top.
Definitely, man. I'm just visualizing that right now. 80,000 people. In Las Vegas, do you understand the after party in WWE gonna have that night too? Boy. In Vegas, are you gonna try to be out there?
I'm gonna try, man. You know what's so crazy? I'm always moving and grooving. So I like, it's I like to watch it in my crib. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
WrestleMania, I like to, you know what I mean, my peoples and kind of like do my thing. Cause I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna be moving and grooving all, you know what I mean? And I'm always, whether it's a wrestling event around this time or my Mets. So I'm going to see my Mets play, then I'm seeing my Jets play. I'm always doing something to where I like to, for WrestleMania, I like to be in my. I don't know. That's just people like, yo, Bash, you weird. It's not like I can't go, but I just like that. You know what I mean? I'm home. My boys come over. Or I'm in my Discord with a bunch of us, and we doing a WrestleMania watch party. You know what I mean? So
That's what's up. I feel
yeah,
you. I feel you. I feel you.
you know what I mean.
So I want to jump into that Cody. Like I said, we don't
Yeah,
know
let's
who he's
do it,
going against yet, but if you can book it, you don't got that elimination chamber.
bro. It's only
Who
one
comes
correct
out?
answer. It's only one correct answer. John Cena. I'm sorry. Dan, 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 dan.
Okay.
Don't listen. Don't play. Please, people, don't play ourselves. This is John Cena last time, baby. The time you can't see me, John Cena, bro. But yo, I wouldn't mind if they make it a triple threat.
Okay.
You know what I
Who
mean?
else? Punk?
Oh, that could get crazy because John Cena and Punk got a little bit. Yeah, we get all
Nice
out the way.
history. They got a nice
Cody
history.
and Cody, that would be crazy. I didn't even. Yo, hold up. I didn't pick that last person in there, but book it now. We
And do
want it
you
now.
understand? If Cody beats them two, Cody's out of here. Cody's like the guy for real. Like you got to put him up there with top folk. And I'm gonna tell you, I was a Roman Reigns guy, so I was upset when he beat
Yeah,
Roman because I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
acknowledging the tribal chief. Understand?
yeah, yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I respect what Cody is doing right now, dog.
Cody, man. Cody. You know what? I'm waiting for Cody. Here's the thing, right? So I just feel like Cody. I love Cody, but I feel like I need Cody to the Kevin Owens drink was the best
Yeah.
Cody for me. I want Cody to have more that heels. I want him to have like I need something. I need something a little bit, either that or turn Cody, make Cody go
Yeah.
heel. Like I had enough.
See,
You know
I
what I mean?
agree. I do want, I know people calling from the heel. Even if you don't go heel, go a little darker. Like you
Yeah,
said, he went
dog. Yeah, I
dark with
want to see him.
KO. Because the one thing I used to have a problem with him was he like last year, you know what I'm talking about? He
Yeah,
get whooped by the Rock, and then he
yeah,
come back on Monday Night Raw, he's still smiling in his
yeah.
suit.
He's still smiling. Yeah,
And you just talked
that's the
about people
part. Yeah,
like us where we from.
yeah.
If you get us
Absolutely.
once, we got to
Yeah,
get you back. You from New York. What
yeah.
do your boy 50 Cent do?
Come on,
And
you
then
got
he
to
might
spin
do
the
something
block.
crazy.
You got to spin the block on him. And then, yo, I like the moments that we seen. We seen it already, like little tiny moments. Cody be like, "I'm fed up with it."
Yeah.
Da da da. I like that Cole, like that, like that stale look. Matter of fact, he just did it. I think the week before he did it. I seen the look. He just looked tired, like, but not tired in a sense of he just tired of the BS. You know what I mean?
Come
Everybody
about that
coming at him.
suit. Come about
Right.
that suit and get the whooping on somebody. You're right. Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. I like that Cody, man. So if
Well,
they can
Bass,
keep that.
thank you for coming on the show, dog. I hope you had a good time, my boy.
Yo, listen, man. You see, I'm yapping. One thing yo, they get at me. They get at me all the time because I like to talk. You know, I'm talk to a person. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. When I get in my element, this is my element here. This is listen. If you're not sub, if you're not liking, if you're not commenting, what are you doing?
Right.
This the real deal right here.
Let's
Get here.
go.
You
Now,
know what I mean?
I know they all know, but if they don't know, let them know how they can follow you, man, and get up on your stream and everything.
Hey, listen, Bashworld, man. You know what I mean? Please, man. Bashworld on everything. Bashworld 2K or matter of fact, Bashworld 2K. On TikTok, Bashworld 2K. On YouTube, Bashworld, you know what I mean? On my Instagram, Bashworld 2K, every Bashworld. Tap it, man. You know what I mean? If you're trying to have a good time, create memories that last a lifetime, I'm here for you, you know what I mean? If you just tired of what I mean? They say good guys don't always win, but I'm here, man. I'm here to represent that, you know what I mean? And I appreciate you for watching me. And we also be doing, listen, I'm always doing some type of some type of giveaway because I was raised, I ain't have nothing. You know what I mean? I used to watch people and I'm like, dang, I wish my favorite streamer would do, you know what I mean? Or somebody hook me up. So now I be hooking people up, man. I just gave away an Xbox We be doing VC giveaways, and that's only because I can't do the day in my hood no more. Hop Cache Day. So a lot of my resources are still there. So I'm like, yo, listen, we giving back to the community online. You know what I mean? We giving back to the, Bash Mafia, and we giving, they like, yo, Bash, what you want to do with it? I'm like, nah, we giving it. So whenever I win some, I'm a part of some, I take that and I usually give it back to the people because, we here for the people. The people build us. This platform, the people build it. You know what I mean? And
That's real, man.
everybody, everybody not where we at right now. So,
Factuals, dog. Salute to another real one, man. I love to hear that, dog. Y'all heard the man. Follow him up, Bashworld, everywhere, man. This the Whip Show. We'll be back with some more right after this on 106.1 FM, WAKT, Toledo's community radio station.
Indeed.